Yo, what's up guys, your boy Nitrostorm here. So, I never actually made videos on Tribe 9. It was just a game that I was playing, on the side and stuff. And today is the last day. And I thought I'd just make a video on it, just saying goodbye. This isn't the first time that I've had to say goodbye to a gacha game. The first one was Revived Witch. I basically made content on that until the day it died. Another one was the one that I played a lot was EOS Heroes. That one I was free, on both games. I was free to play on both of them until the end. And my account in EOS was, was very good to the point that I was in the Eden Guild, as a free to play, which was kind of funny. But enough of that. This is Tribe 9 in the last day. I normally play on controller with this one. I haven't really played since the end of service announcements. It is what it is. There was a refund process that went on as well. That is already closed, so feels bad if you haven't done that. But yeah, I could just show you what I have. I mean, it is what it is. Today was the last day. I don't think someone will do like an offline version of this, so it's kind of sad. It is what it is. I mean, I even forgot the controls really. But it was nice. So I will go through the characters that I do have. So for example, I did get she was the latest character, and then she was max duped. Now, and then I also have the first banner character max duped. Now this was mainly because they had this thing where before launch came, they had like in the test plays and stuff in the beta servers, they had really good free to play gem income, but basically right before the game released, they had a thing where they essentially removed the daily stuff, and then they reduced the amount of gems that you got from doing story and so on and so forth. And so the gem income was really, really bad. And so, at some point after launch, they essentially reverted those changes. And then what they did is that there was a period where any gem or pulls that you've done was going to be refunded in full. So basically, there was a period. I think I wasn't sure when this was exactly, but it was probably before the refund period. I think I don't really recall directly, but essentially it made people just wail. Well, not including me really. You got a lot of pulls in the game. Actually, well, I mean, there's a refund process anyway, but yeah. Did the pulls to max her out, and then afterwards, the pulls that I got as a, in return due to that refund process, as in they basically send you back the gems that you used, was used to basically max this one, so on and so forth. But, the gameplay loop was actually not bad. There's obviously the gear grind, but there was like an efficient way to do so to get like good gear and stuff, but that's all done now. They did have good boss fights as well. Now I don't know if I'll be able to fight, if I'm going to be able to defeat that boss right now. But let's just move to that city where the boss is at. Now I need to recall where that boss is. If you do zoom in enough, you will see the point where there's like a shark logo or something similar. Okay, so it was in the third world, right here with the tree. I mean, the third map. This was the latest story. Now, I'm not sure if I'll be able to beat, because I need to remember the controls first, but, we'll just figure that out as we go. We'll just do one fight, I guess. Oh. Yeah, sure, we'll do level 60. I mean, I'll probably lose. So basically, before you fight, there's these tension cards thing. It's like a deck similar kind of, and it's basically focused based on your team, depending on what the character can provide, and so on and so forth. In this case, she likes to counter. But yeah, we'll just go do a fight. I'm most likely gonna lose here. I don't know why the file failed to load thing. I think that's just because of like the game shutting down and stuff. So, oh, okay, well, I need to pause. There you go. There you go. And in her case, her gameplay is very simple because you can counter. And then you do have the secondary attack as well. But, you know, I kind of did it timed out right. There you go. Oh. My controller's getting disconnected, so I'm about to lose, actually. Okay, well, I guess, or not. I look like I survived. You know, tension phase, now I have to basically dodge the attacks based on how these things are. You know, bit of mini game there, and I can go in. Start attacking this guy. Do that. And then here, do a bit of this. Ult animation. Oh, well, I died. Oh. Oh, I forgot about the strategy skill. Oops. Well, you know, that wasn't actually her full gameplay, the girl, but you know, it's just doing one fight. We did manage to beat it. I mean, you can't really have fun, if that makes sense, because I mean, the game's shutting down. It is what it is. And I keep getting this file failed to load thing. But yeah, you know, that's like the boss fight kind of thing. There's also the other farming gameplay loops, but you know, it is what it is. I guess I'll just do a quick rundown on different characters, you know, saying goodbye to each one of them. I don't have all of them as well. What's the skin? Oh, just different coloration, that one. This guy never got to come out. She is a standard character. This guy is your main character. He was the main character. This guy is one of the other main characters. That's a 5-star right there. People called this guy Tony Stark because of how he attacked. And a lot of people made fun of this guy. And the memes from it when you get them. You know, it is what it is. You know, the game had a lot of potential. I mean, the graphics is very nice. It's like a mix between like the 3D and then the 2.5D 2D thing when doing the overworld stuff. But, you know, it is what it is. This is just a video just so it gets logged into internet history. You know, just saying goodbye. One last time to this game. Oh, I got disconnected, my controller. And yes, I do play controller for this game specifically, right? You know, don't blame me for that. But yeah. hopefully, you know, yeah, nothing much else to say. It is what it is. Hopefully, if you're playing a gacha game, I guess you should probably expect this to happen sooner or later one day, depending on how the game is doing financially. You know, all of these games do start out as free to play, and so if they don't make money, then obviously they're gonna die out. But you know, gacha games is inherently have gambling aspects to it, so you know, do keep that in mind when playing these games. But it's always possible to play these games free to play. Of course, you just won't be able to pull every character, so on and so forth. In any case, it's just a video, just, you know, just reminiscing the final hours of playing this game. I might keep this downloaded as a coping mechanism, maybe just in case someone can do offline version. But you know, I doubt that'll be the case, especially considering you have like login and stuff. So, you know, this will just be the one and done. Tomorrow I won't be able to log in anymore. In any case, rest in peace, Tribe 9. You had great potential. It's just very unfortunate how it went, you know. And if you notice, they had like that, they have this similar art style to Danganronpa. But yeah, I believe that's it. No, okay, hopefully I didn't mess that up. Let me just double check. Okay, no, never mind, I double checked and I was correct. But in any case, yeah, it's been your boy Nitrostorm. I'll see you guys in the next stream or video. Rest in peace, Tribe 9.